Get your tits out, get your tits out, get your tits out for the lads, for the lads. Get your tits out for the lads. Yes, welcome back to Welsh Beast Sports and the Wrexham vlog, filmed from the home of football, live from the home of football, Sutton FC, Sutton Football Club, my local football club. Look at this. Look at this behind me. Look at that. Look at that, yes. Look at that. Get down here, Tommy Lewis. Take a look at this. This is the church. This is the home of football. I once scored 11 goals on this pitch for Sutton under 14s against Marford and Gresford, but I never talk about it. How about this, Tommy Lewis? I have a challenge for Tommy Lewis. Let's have a penalty shootout on here. Me v you. 5 penalties each with Tim Edwards in goal. How about that? Come down to the home of football, the hallowed turf, a penalty shootout. Me v you. Tim Edwards in goal. How about that, Tim? Get out the Andy Marriotts. Get the Andy Marriotts out and jump in between the posts, and let's see what you can do. So there's a challenge. One day maybe, if I'm not banned from this pitch for life now, we'll have a challenge, Tommy. Penalty shootouts, me v you. Maybe. Let's see if we can make it happen. But yes, Wrexham are back in business. They've picked up 3 points this week after beating Sutton United away. They've stopped the rot, the bad run of form. 3 league defeats in a row, 4 defeats in a row, including the FA Cup. It was a bad run of form, wasn't it? It was a stinger. It really did hurt at times, like a conker up the Jacksy. And I'm talking about the Shell. The Shell, imagine that. But a conker up the Jacksy. But they've bounced back. They've picked up the 3 points. It wasn't easy. Sutton United deserves something. Wrexham had to battle. But the 3 points is all that mattered. Getting those 3 points and moving on. 3 points by any means necessary. And they did that. Like I said, Sutton United, good value at times. They could have had something. Did they deserve a penalty? Possibly. Well, I'd say yes, come on, they did. But you know what? Tough luck. You never got it. So piss off and cry somewhere else. Wrexham winning 2-1 with goals from William Boyle and Elliot Lee. William Boyle, hey, what a scary footballer. A footballer so scary, he gives Count Dracula the shits. But Wrexham now up to 4th. They're still up there with games in hand. As I said, they've stopped the rot, and that's all that mattered. They've got to move on now. They've got to kick on. Notts County at the weekend. I'm going to have a shave for that because I'm looking like Ricky Tomlinson. So I'll be spruced up. I'll be there. It's going to be a big occasion. An old rival who are struggling themselves. They've lost their manager, such a good manager who helped them get promoted. They've had a rough time, Notts County, and they're going to want revenge. They are going to want to make up for what happened last year. Even though they got promoted, we beat them to the title, and they're going to have something to prove. They're struggling a bit. They need to get back up there. They're just about clinging on to the playoffs. But they'll be up for this. And we've got to build on that win against Sutton. We need a better performance at home and kick on, because the title challenge is still there. Wrexham got games in hand. It's going to be tough. Mansfield looking good, but results went Wrexham's way, didn't they, on Tuesday? So football ebbs and flows. You think it's over, and then it's not. And Wrexham are well back in it. Games in hand, they've got to win them, but they are back in business. You know, it was a mini crisis, the worst run of form under Parky, you know, but I say it was a crisis. You know, a crisis was going into administration. A crisis was being moments from being wound up. That's a proper crisis. This was just a bad run of form. A crisis, you know, was that bastard Alex Hamilton. One vile motherfucker. That's a disaster. That's tough shit. This has been difficult to watch. As I said, the worst run of form under Parky. A reality check, but Wrexham are still doing so well, and their first season back in the Football League after 15 years, and they're fourth, challenging. I think we all would have taken that at the start of the season, but we expect so much more. We expect so much more, but the party isn't stopping, is it? This is not really a crisis. Look what's happening around the town. This week we just celebrated 3 years, the 3-year anniversary of the takeover by Rob and Ryan, and it's been a huge success all round. The global interest, the success on the pitch, it's just all the work. The town is still buzzing. It's dreamland. It's a fairy tale. Everybody is just mesmerised and enchanted by what's happened. The whole town is involved with this. They're all on board. Look at the success. So the party is not stopping. It's not stopping anytime soon. It's just starting. Everything is working out. Global audiences, global interest. 12,000 people now attending home games at the racecourse. Success on the pitch. TV show winning awards. Celebrity fans. Commercial revenue going through the roof. This is going to last for decades, and it's only just beginning, to be fair. So forget losing to Bradford at home. Forget the odd defeat or a bad run of form. Hey, that's nothing compared to what has happened in the past. And the future, the future is going to get better and better. It's only just begun. But we must kick on now. Let's try and go for this title. Let's try and make it back-to-back promotions, because top 3 is certainly realistic. The playoffs are probably guaranteed, but they've got to keep winning now. But let's celebrate this season. Let's celebrate what's happened so far and just enjoy the ride. Because I said, this ride has only just started. The party is just getting warmed up. It's absolutely fantastic. Long may it continue. It will continue. So let's just keep going. Let's enjoy it. The party will never ever stop. Cheers, guys, and I will see you on the next video.